The last part we can look in here is organic matter. Organic matter is a component, but it's part of the physicality of it. One of the things you look at as far as organic matter goes is organic matter doesn't stay in the same form. Organic matter is broken down by other things. Things are trying to get the carbon out of it and the energy out of it. So it gets broken down, it gets modified. There's a lot of different ways that we look at organic matter. 1 to 8% organic matter is normal. If you have 20% organic matter in the upper foot, it is considered to be an organic soil. Organic soils tend to be very rich soils. When you do organic farming, they often try and get the organic matter up considerably. This allows for plants to get good nutrient uptake. It's a constant addition of organic matter that needs to be done here. Decomposition of organic matter is a function of temperature. The warmer the temperature, the quicker things decompose, which means the less organic matter you tend to have. It's also a function of moisture. In order for organic matter to break down, you must have moisture in the environment. As you have moisture in the environment, this is going to take the organic matter and allow it to break down quicker. Organic matter decomposition is based on aeration. If you have something that doesn't have air in it, it can't do electron transport system, which means the breakdown now becomes very slow comparatively. This is one of the things we find when we have things like bogs. In a bog, there's not much air. Things do not occur very quickly. Decomposition is a function of the carbon to nitrogen ratio. If you get the carbon to nitrogen ratio in the wrong area, what happens is the nitrogen gets picked up very quickly by microorganisms and organisms that are in the soil. It doesn't get released out, which means there's no longer any nitrogen. Things can't process the carbon in there. If your carbon to nitrogen ratio is too high, you don't get things occurring. Decomposition is a function of pH. If you have soil that is too acidic or too basic, it is not going to allow decomposition to occur. We talk about organic matter. Your source is plant debris or detritus from animals. That includes slough skin, excrement, things like that. When you have organic matter, you have to look at all of these materials. There is a considerable accumulation over a growing season. You look at areas where plants are growing in forests. You get all these leaves dropping off and branches falling down and plants dying and animals going through and defecating. You can get considerable accumulation over a growing season. Considerable accumulation can be up to an inch or so. If you get this accumulation over a decade, you could be looking at 10 inches, 25 centimeters of accumulation. If you look at it over a century, you can be looking at a meter or better of accumulation of organic matter. And if you look at it on geological time scales, tens of centuries, you can have a lot of organic matter accumulation if you are not getting decomposition of it. Organic matter normally is mechanically mixed into the soil. When an animal comes by and steps on it, they normally pull up some of the soil, they move it in. Some animals burrow into the ground, and when they do that, they pull soil out of the burrow, they cover the organic matter that's there. We get a mechanical mixing. Things like earthworms come up and they take the organic matter and they move it around in the soil. We can have this mechanically mixed into the soil. This shows you a organic soil. You can see how the dark color is here. This is a peat bog in certain areas. Like in Ireland, they often have a lot of peat. Basically, this is organic matter accumulation. It's out of a bog. The area is quite moist. Temperature is low. The organic matter builds up over time. They take this out, they dry it down. This will actually burn. It doesn't burn like a hot fire, but it smolders. It will still generate heat. This is one of the things they use either for building materials or they use it for heating. If you look at the soil, we talk about a soil profile. This goes up to down in the soil. So you've got an O horizon, which is normally up in the top. That is organic matter. That's accumulated organic matter. The A horizon is the organic matter that is mixed in with the soil particles. The B horizon is where the soil particles have been broken down. The C horizon basically is what you're calling parent material, which is going to be the material that is breaking down. It is becoming soil. How thick are these horizons depends on where you're at. We're not going to go into a lot of the soil part in here. You have to understand the concept. the C horizon, which is material that is breaking down, the B horizon, which is fairly well broken down. Notice the roots only extend into the B horizon. The majority of the roots and the majority of the organic matter are going to be up in the A and the O horizons. This is very important to understand the general concept. When we look at physical properties of the soil, we talk about the particles, we talk about the organic matter on the inside of it. All of this is what's there. Now we have to figure out how the plant picks up material from that.